Sue England, who's the manager of Sunflowers Nursery in East Grafton, which is this wonderful former Church of England school that you guys took over as a community, now run it as an early years centre and nursery.
That's right.
How's it going and how full are you?
It's going marvellously. We're coming up to our 14th birthday.
Yeah.
We are at full capacity and in 2 of our rooms, the earliest you'll be able to find a place is next September. That's
Okay.
September
So you got pregnant women ringing up to say we need a place in.
Yeah.
Right, goodness. All right. Well, congratulations. But there's all sorts of problems you've got. The main one being, apart from people stealing your minibuses, which is outrageous, but we've got over that, is that the government has now issued guidance saying that early years education is free, meaning that they pretend that it's fully funded by the taxpayer, but it's not, and they're not allowing you to ask parents to make a contribution. Is that right?
Yes. Effectively, early years has been underfunded for very many years. Yeah. There's a huge difference between the hourly rate we receive and the cost of providing the fabulous care that we provide. And so for most nurseries, what we do is we have some kind of daily charge, an enrichment charge, which makes up the difference. Yeah. And the guidance in February very strictly talked about controlling that and making it that parents could opt out of those charges.
And if the parents opted out of those charges, what would it mean for you?
It would mean we would have to make significant changes to the way that we operate. We would not be able to operate in the same way that we do now, which mean we would lose the heart of what we do. It would be incredibly difficult for us.
Okay. Well, I will push the government to recognise that they don't provide enough money, and that it's perfectly okay to ask parents to make a contribution to support their children's care with you. But Sue, you've got a simple, brilliant idea for how to fix the whole system, apart from just loads more money.
It's not in my idea. I know. But there is.
I agree with. What is it?
Yeah. So for parents who receive, for families that are eligible for the early years funding, they're also eligible for something called a tax-free childcare account, which they can pay into, and then the government tops up. Yeah. Their funding could be paid into that account too. Yeah. Which means that parents then choose their nursery. And for many people, of course,
or
prices
childminder,
or childminder. Yeah. And of course, for many parents, price is key with that. But it's a model which takes account of all of the different financial models that nurseries have. Yeah. Some cost more, some cost less. But parents then have full choice about what they do.
It's about giving them money to the parents and letting them decide how to use it. That's right, excellent. All right, well, let's push for that. But immediately, in the more short term, let's get the government to recognise that their own policy is wrong. So I'll continue to try and do that.
Thank you very much.